Hey, art fans! Want to draw something spooky? Let's draw a haunted house together. It's going to be so much fun adding creepy windows, a crooked door, and maybe even a ghost or two. Drawing is all about using your imagination. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Just grab your art supplies and let's get started on this spooky adventure. Are you ready? Let's get started. Before we begin our haunted house masterpiece, we need the right tools. Don't worry, you won't need anything fancy. First, you'll need some paper. Any kind will do. Next, grab your favorite pencil. It's always a good idea to start with a pencil so you can erase if you need to. Finally, to make your haunted house really pop, grab some crayons, markers, or colored pencils. Now we're ready to draw. Okay, artists, let's build our haunted house. Grab your pencils and paper, and let's get started on this spooky adventure. First, draw a big rectangle in the middle of your paper. This will be the main structure of our haunted house, so make sure it's nice and large. This is the main part of the house. Think of it as the spooky skeleton that holds everything together. Now, let's give our house a roof. Draw two slanted lines coming up from the top of the rectangle and connect them with a point in the middle. This will be the creepy, creaky roof where bats might live. Great job! Next, let's add a door. Draw a tall rectangle on the bottom of the house right in the middle. This is where our ghostly guests will enter. Make it a bit wobbly. It is a haunted house after all. A crooked door adds to the eerie charm. Feel free to add some cracks or cobwebs to make it even spookier. Now, let's add some windows. Draw a few squares or rectangles on the house. These windows can be broken or have eerie shapes to add to the haunted feel. Finally, let's add some spooky details. Maybe a ghost peeking out of a window, or some bats flying around. Use your imagination to make it as spooky as you want. Section 4. Unleash your inner artist. This is where your creativity truly gets to shine. Now comes the really fun part. It's time to let your imagination take over and bring your spooky vision to life. Let's add some spooky details. Think about what makes a haunted house truly eerie and mysterious. Draw some square windows, but make them crooked and wonky. This gives the house a sense of age and abandonment. Maybe some are boarded up. This adds to the haunted feel, as if the house has been left alone for years. Add a chimney on top, but make it slant to the side. A crooked chimney can make the house look even more unsettling. And don't forget about the creepy details. Cobwebs, bats, a full moon in the sky. These elements can really set the mood. Let your imagination run wild. Think about all the spooky stories you've heard and try to incorporate those elements. Once you're happy with your spooky details, you can color them in. Use colors to enhance the eerie atmosphere. Make your house dark and scary, or maybe give it a burst of crazy colors. It's up to you. The more unique, the better. Section 5. Now go make your own haunted masterpiece. This is your chance to let your imagination run wild and create something truly spooky and unique. Wow! Look at your amazing haunted house. It's incredible to see how much effort and creativity you've put into it. You've done a fantastic job, art fans. Each haunted house is so different and special in its own way. Remember, the best part about art is that it's all about having fun and being creative. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Now that you know the steps, you can draw your own haunted houses anytime you want. You can start with a simple outline and then add more details as you go. You can even add your own spooky twists and turns. Think about what makes a haunted house scary to you and include those elements. Maybe your house has a spooky fence or a creepy tree with an owl in it. Or perhaps there are ghosts peeking out of the windows. Keep practicing, and remember, there's no limit to what you can create. The more you draw, the better you'll get. So grab your pencils, markers, or crayons and start creating your haunted masterpiece today.